What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Guys, my name is Michael Edward, the former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that do not know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading education platform that is available today. And at True Trading Group, we've got one simple goal. That's to help you guys to learn, trade, and profit. Results matter at True Trading Group because they do. That is our goal, to help you guys learn how to become self-sufficient traders. Okay, if you guys are brand new, like and share this video, but more importantly, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we are live totally for free with myself, other TTG moderators, and special guests. Will drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons that are going to help you become better traders immediately. But why should you listen to any of the stuff that we cover on these lives? I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working for a fund in New York City. It was my very first job right out of college. And then 2008 happened. And that was the Great Recession, the stock market crash. But it was during that time I went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, aside from that, perhaps more importantly, since 2016, my team and I at TTG have helped literally thousands of retail traders from all around the world, from all walks of life, achieve peace of mind from financial freedom by learning how to trade stocks, options, and crypto. All right, we teach you how to fish here. We teach you how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to become a self-sufficient trader. We actually educate you. Despite what you might have heard about online, trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's also not gambling. It's a skill that needs to be learned properly, like any other skill, especially since this is a skill that can help you guys reach financial goals you never thought were possible. Tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows, folks, as we are now going into the final trading day of the year. We have 1 day left. We're going to start this live stream off with a 15, 20-minute Q&A session. Give some time for people to log on. You guys can ask me any questions that are on your mind, whether it's about an individual stock, it's about the overall market, it's about trading in general, whatever it is, you guys can ask me questions. I'm here to help. Then I'll spend about 15 minutes. I'll tell you about the membership for True Trading Group. There's some discounts and incentives for those that are interested in joining. Our holiday sale is running right until tomorrow, but the price is going to go up at midnight tonight. So if you guys have ever been interested in the TTG platform, you're going to want to pay very close attention to the discount and incentives that we have for you before that holiday sale ends. All right. Then we're going to be talking about 2 swing trades. I've got 2 swing trades on that I just put on today. I'll tell you what they are. I'll tell you what I think those stocks are going to do over the next couple of days. And I'll let you guys know what the game plan is. I've already taken a piece of profit off on both. So I'm in 2 swing trades. I took 1 piece of profit off on each position. So sitting with a nice, comfortable little profit, I've reduced my risk. Makes it easier for me to hold overnight. One of them is long, one of them is short. So playing opposite sides here of the market on 2 different trades. I'll break that down for you. And then we'll talk about what I think the overall market's going to do on the very final trading day of the year. And then we're going to dive all into that. Okay. And then lastly, at the end of the live, I'll actually show you the TTG platform. And yes, True Trading Group is a platform. Okay, there are tools and resources that professional traders have access to on a daily basis. You now, as a member of the platform, will also have access to these tools and resources in addition to the professional education that I received when I worked at a fund in New York. All right, so I'll show you all that stuff later on in the live as well. But first, let's start the Q&A. Guys, don't be shy. Start typing your questions in chat right now. There's no such thing as a stupid question. There's no such thing as a silly question. Asking questions is how you all learn. All right, so go ahead, gang, begin typing your questions in chat right now, and let's begin that Q&A. All right, folks, what do we got? We need to see the entire picture. You guys want to see the whole picture? All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me just move my camera. There. All right, you guys can see that. So that's my new painting. I had this painting specifically made. It took like 2 months, but it is finally here. And it was worth the wait because that painting is badass and it looks so damn good. It looks so damn good in my office. And it's just, it like encompasses everything that True Trading Group is all about. I love it. I love it. I'm very pleased with my new painting. All right, guys, next question. Well, that wasn't really a question, but don't be shy, guys. Good. Firewire, type your questions right in chat. Now a duck and an ape painting. Yeah. Maybe we'll get I'm just going to get like two little figurines. Like I'll get like an ape figurine or like a statue and I'll put it right here. And then I'll get a duck statue and I'll put it right there. And I'll cut out like a little picture of Matt's face and I'll paste it on top of the duck. Maybe that. And he'll have like a little birthday cake. So like a little duck with Matt's face and a birthday cake. I think that would be good. Matt, where are you, Matt? Mike, where do you see Chennai Sox heading in 2022? So actually, okay, good question. Big day today for Chinese stocks. All right, big day today for Chinese stocks. Now, these stocks have gotten absolutely pummeled. I mean, look at Alibaba. My goodness. Right, got absolutely pummeled. You take a look at Baidu. Okay, so if you take a look at Baidu here today. All right, you have Baidu, JD. Let's go to all these. Right, big day today for all these Chinese stocks. But then you also saw that roll over into the EV names. Look at NIO. Look at the volume that NIO traded today. Guys, this is supposed to be one of the lower volume days of the year. And look at the volume that NIO traded today. Okay, look at XPEV. Does not have that same kind of volume, but look at the price action on XPEV. Look at LI. Okay, so a lot of your Chinese names had very good days today, except DD because DD sucks. DD's also delisting. They lost like $4.5 billion in their quarter. But I think that 2022 is actually going to be a much better year for these stocks. I think that the Chinese government's going to kind of ease up with their regulation against and the crackdown with these companies. At the end of the day, folks, these are good companies. Alibaba, Baidu, JD, these are good companies. All right. These stocks have not gotten beat. And honestly, I got to tell you something. I like JD the best. JD has held up the best out of any one of the Chinese company names. I mean, you take a look at like Baba. I mean, that's just insane. Baidu, look at these drops, right? But then you take a look at JD. This thing is held up really well. So if you think the coast is clear to step in and start to buy Chinese stocks, the first one I think you should buy is JD. There's also a really nice level of support here in the mid 60s. You guys can see the support down here in the mid 60s. I think this is a nice area. And I do think that JD will, in the next couple of months, I think this thing climbs back to over $80 and maybe gets back to around $88, $90. I think there's opportunity here to grab, these stocks at, what I would consider cheap prices. But, what you're going to hear from a lot of people is, oh, well, it's risky because you don't know what the Chinese government's going to do. And that's true. You don't know what the Chinese government's going to do. But you've got to at some point just say to yourself, listen, do you want to own these companies? Do you believe in the future of these companies long term? Yes or no? I think they've gotten beaten up enough. And we're kind of I believe we're at the back end of this regulation and this attack from the Chinese government. But I could be wrong. You never know what the communist Chinese government is going to do. They literally do whatever the hell they want. And if you piss them off, they'll just make you go away and they'll give you a headache for the rest of your life. Like, there's no way to predict what they're going to do. But I believe that these companies are such big components of, what China is about. And they're kind of like the face of China. And these are massive companies. And I just feel like they're going to shoot themselves in the foot if they just run these companies into the ground. So I feel like it was just a lot of, posturing, showing these companies still who is boss. It's really like the Chinese government did to these companies what our Congress has been unable to do to the internet and companies here. Like, that they've been attacking Facebook forever. Facebook, Google, Amazon, Apple. I mean, they hate these companies. You have some people in Congress that have been trying for years to kind of regulate this industry and say that they have a monopoly and there's unfair practices, antitrust law violations, all these different things. But literally, it's been all talk by people in Congress. Nothing has been done against these companies. China is the exact opposite. China did exactly to these companies what the people in our government were essentially trying to do, not to the same extent, of course, severity-wise, to our companies. But I believe that it was just kind of a show of force, like, hey, we are the ones that are in charge, not you. So check yourself. And then I think eventually now the Chinese government will kind of get off of these companies. And I think these stocks will move higher. I mean, it's not going to take much to have a better year in 2022 than they did in 2021. I mean, these stocks are down 50% in 2021. I mean, some of them, even more. So it's not going to take much to have a better year. But I do believe that these are good quality companies. And I think that it's time to start thinking about taking a bite of these in your long-term portfolios. Hey, Mike, what do you think of Tesla selling off at 1095 and where do you think it's going? Thank you. So great question. I actually, I was really, really looking at Tesla today all day. And I was really, really kind of hoping that Tesla was going to hold this VWAP area. And I wanted to see Tesla close green today. I really want to see Tesla close up in here because Tesla had negative news today. You had some bearish reports come out of the company, but then they also had a recall of 500,000 vehicles, which is a huge percentage of the amount of vehicles that they actually have out on the road. And the company and the stock actually went red to green on the back of that negative news. I love when stocks go red to green on negative news because it shows it can signify to me when a stock is in like a pullback trend or a downtrend and then has negative news that causes a gap down and then, push higher and actually go green. That sometimes could signify the bottom of that little miniature downtrend. And Tesla has been in a little miniature downtrend over the last couple of days, nothing major, but then the gap down and then the push to go green, that could have been the signal that, that's the bottom of this little miniature downtrend, and then the stock's able to breathe and continue to move higher. So today's kind of finish to the day was actually going to be very important, but then the overall market sold off going into the close and Tesla got dragged down with it. So not as clear cut on what I think Tesla's going to do tomorrow. If Tesla closed today up around 1090, 1095, I would have expected Tesla to push up towards, 1100, 1110. I would have expected a green day in Tesla tomorrow. This close makes it a little bit more of a coin flip. I'm not really quite sure what I think Tesla's going to do here now going into tomorrow. I'm really not. It's a little bit more of a coin flip, and I'll be the first one to tell you guys, okay? I'll be the first one to tell you guys that I don't sit up here if I don't have conviction in one direction or the other. I'm not going to pretend like I do. And there's nothing wrong with you guys. And this goes for everybody. And this goes for anything. There's nothing wrong with you saying, hey, you know what? I'm just not sure. I just don't know. Because saying that you're not sure or saying that I don't have clear conviction can help you stay out of a trade. And when I'm looking at Tesla, I'm not going to look at Tesla and be like, okay, hey, I really want call options here. Or hey, I really want put options here because I'm not sure. And if you're not sure and you can make an argument, I can make an argument why Tesla's going to go up tomorrow. I can make an argument why Tesla's going to go down. Okay. I don't have conviction on direction either way. And that is a signal to me to stay away. Don't trade it. Wait till you have that bigger conviction. So I'm honestly really not sure. I think Tesla's a little bit of a coin flip right now. Let's see. Next question. Christina Farakis, who loves the way that I pronounce her last name. Mike, I'm just starting options trading. Should my stop loss be a portion of my regular stop loss when trading stocks? For example, if my stock stop loss is 100, 200, should options be 50 to 100? You know what, Christina? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Like for now, when you're just getting first started trading options, if you want to reduce your risk, I think that's a good idea. Because one of the most common mistakes that traders make when they first start trading options is they don't actually realize the risk that they're taking when they're in the trade because they don't factor in the time decay or the implied volatility crush or these other factors that affect the price of an option because they're not used to that type. They're used to just, I get into a stock, it goes up or down. When you get into an option, whether the stock goes up or down will affect the price of the option, but also the stock can go sideways and the price of your option will also change. Now that's different for people that are used to trading stocks. And sometimes it takes a little while for people to get a feel for time decay, to get a feel for, okay, what does this theta mean? Theta is the Greek value that will show you guys your time decay. Your delta is going to show you, okay, how much the option will move for every $1 that the underlying stock moves. All of these implied volatility, all of these things will affect the price of the option. And it typically takes traders some experience to get a feel for that and to get used to that and to get comfortable with that. So what I see typically is most traders, when they first start trading options, they make mistakes with position size, and they have, whether it's a winning trade, a losing trade, whatever it is, but they'll make either a hell of a lot more money than they really should have because their position size was too big. And then they get this false sense of reality that, oh my goodness, I love options. Options are so easy. And then they get their asses kicked. Or you'll have the trader that gets in improper position size, does not realize the risk. They take a huge loss, and now they're terrified to trade options going forward. So make those mistakes either, Christina, on the simulator that's with our platform. As you know, for those that don't know, there's a simulator on our platform that everybody has access to. You can trade stocks and options with real-time data, but with fake money. So either trade the options on the simulator to get used to that, or I like your idea as well. If you want to trade with real money, just to, have some skin in the game, reduce that risk so you can make the mistakes on lower size. Good idea. STR, my boy Howard, what's up? With the likely 2022 volatility, which option spreads would you recommend for us to study? You know what? I haven't really thought about that. What we can maybe do is maybe I can do a live stream at the start of the year, and we can bring on Momin and Chris Toner. For those that don't know, Momin and Chris Toner are two of our professional options traders that are moderators in True Trading Group. Chris Toner has been trading options for like 20 years. He's also our due diligence master as well. And Momin is kind of the master of the multi-leg option strategy, which is where you're going to be, it's more of a complex option trade, which is where you're going to be looking at, whether it could be a credit spread, or it could be an iron condor, it could be, a lot of different types of options instead of just a straight buy, call, buy a put. So maybe I'll have him kind of come on actually and can go over some spreads for you guys, or maybe there's something that we can do like we'll do like a workshop, maybe like a private workshop just for members, that you guys can go over that and kind of, because when the volatility picks up next year, and I think it's going to pick up, if you're going to look towards, if you'd rather go after some spreads instead of trading straight calls and puts to kind of slow the volatility down a little bit, that would be a good idea. And maybe we'll do a workshop with that. So I'm going to make a note of that when we're done with the live stream, and I'll put that on the list of things we can do for members next year. Any comments on the cannabis sector? The markets hate these stocks. Markets hate these stocks, but I love these companies. So the cannabis sector has gotten really, really, really beaten up, really, really beaten up. And a lot of it, saw, a lot of people kind of gave up once Safe Banking Act was not included. The Safe Bank Act was not included in the National Defense Bill. So that's a lot of selling pressure that really came into the markets in these cannabis names. But there is some whispers going on that there is an expungement bill that is being worked on. That's a bipartisan bill, and kind of to help Cory Booker kind of save face. A lot of people are very pissed off at Cory Booker, Chuck Schumer, at the way that they have handled kind of the whole, cannabis progression, which was supposed to be kind of a shoo-in for a Democrat-controlled government, but with the rifts and tiffs that you have within the Democrat Party, you're running into issues. You're running into issues with it, and a lot of people in the cannabis industry. And I think this is why the cannabis stocks went so crazy going into the end of the year and then the beginning of this year, because once people found out, like, you have to understand, like when the cannabis sector did this, and this is MSOS, this is the ETF for the cannabis industry in the United States. This is for your multi-state operators in the United States. So this is for U.S. companies, not the Canadian companies. I have no intention on ever owning a Canadian pot stock. I do like the U.S. ones though. But I think the reason why you saw this was because everybody thought, wow, okay, so Biden won the presidency. You have a Democrat president. You had a Democrat-controlled House. Then you had the Democrats take control of the Senate. And I think everybody that was excited or bullish on the cannabis sector thought that that means we're going to get cannabis legalization. That what better time for you to get cannabis legalization with a fully Democrat controlled government. And as time went by, nobody really cared about cannabis because you had COVID, you had stimulus, you had all these other things that were being worked on, and cannabis took a complete back seat, and investors started to just get very tired of waiting. Then all of a sudden you got some excitement because people thought that okay, finally we're going to get the Safe Banking Act passed, and then all of a sudden no Safe Banking Act, and then the stocks just sold off again. And I just feel like everyone's like, well, if we're not going to get cannabis legalization with the full Democrat-controlled government, when's it going to happen? And I think that's what has caused people to really start to bail out on a lot of these names. Even though when you take a look at a company like Curaleaf is trading now today back at levels that you saw in 2020 when the company has increased their revenue, by, I don't even know, probably by 30, 40, 50% more. And the stock is exactly where it was last year. Literally exactly where it was last year, even though the company is going to be doing $1 billion in revenue next year. So I have no problem owning these companies. I love Curaleaf. I own Curaleaf. I love Green Thumb, GTBIF. These are two of my bigger pot stock holdings. I have no problem holding on to these companies. In fact, I want to own more. I just have not been in a rush. I'm probably going to pick on some actually down at these levels. I'll probably maybe buy some tomorrow or buy some next week, add to my long-term portfolio, just because there's some whispers about maybe some expungement legislation that you might see brought forward in January that can expunge criminal records that are based on marijuana or marijuana charges, and that could give the industry a boost. But that's not enough. That boost, I think, will be short-lived if that's all you get, because that has nothing to do with these companies. It could just be some excitement in the industry, right? Can be some excitement like, oh, yay. But what does that mean for these companies? Literally means nothing. I mean, that has no effect on these companies whatsoever. It just means that maybe we're heading in the right direction for some real change as far as cannabis regulation and legalization potentially. I believe it's only a matter of time before cannabis is legalized. 80% of the U.S. population has access to some form of legal marijuana. I mean, it's like, guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I just think it's a matter of time, but it looks like it just might take a little bit more time than people had expected or people hoped for once you had a complete Democrat takeover. Because now if you go into 2022 and the Democrats lose the Senate and the Democrats lose the House, obviously you still have Biden as president, but then if Republicans control, people are going to say, well, now what? Is the likelihood of getting cannabis legalization, is it improved? Is it lessened? Is it equal? It's like, but you're starting to get a lot of Republican senators, Congress people that are putting forward some bipartisan cannabis legislation. So maybe you still can. I don't know, but we just need our government to kick themselves in the ass and get the gears moving here. Do you expect January and February to be a typical year in the markets that they will drop? It's a really good question. I actually think that the markets could move higher first as we get into once COVID cases peak in the United States. I think you could actually see the markets move higher to begin with. But then once you get towards the end of Q1, I think that's when the rocky road begins, because that's when people are going to start talking about the Fed, and they're going to start talking about inflation, and they're going to start talking about rate hikes. What do you think of EV, including EV battery stocks heading into next year? What is your favorite? My favorite EV stock is Tesla. I mean, they are by far the most mature, the most developed, the most secure, the most financially stable electric vehicle company on this planet, and that will not change. Um, so obviously Tesla is my favorite, but I also love General Motors. Okay, I really do like GM a lot. I also do like Ford a lot. A lot of people don't think about these companies as electric vehicle plays. Newsflash, they are. Um, so I love Mary Barra, the CEO of General Motors, who is actually she recently took this company over not very long ago and has done a complete turnaround with this company and has invested a ton of money. I'm talking tens of billions of dollars they have invested into their electric vehicle division, and I think that General Motors is going to be a good way to play the EV markets, and I think that General Motors could be an $80 stock in the very near future. As far as some of your other names, 2022, I don't think is going to be a good year for electric vehicle companies, and I'll tell you guys why. 2022 is going to be a rising interest rate environment. In rising interest rates, growth companies typically do not perform well. In rising interest rates, people want to focus on strong earnings, strong cash flow. They don't want to look at companies that are still losing money and pay a premium for earnings that the company expects to make 3 years from now, 5 years from now. In a rising rate environment, that is not the ideal place to be. People are going to flock towards value companies or value stocks that are companies that already have strong earnings today. It's going to be a value type environment. All these growth names. And this is why you guys really have to get educated, because a lot of people that just got involved in the markets over the last 2 years have never seen a market environment where value has outperformed growth. And everybody is so used to just, I'm going to do whatever Cathie Wood does. Well, I'm telling you guys now that in a rising interest rate environment, I don't believe that Cathie Wood is going to perform very well. You can see how Cathie Wood has performed so far going into the end of this year. When you take a look at the ARK fund, this ARK fund is down significantly, even though the overall markets are up at all-time highs. Okay, I don't believe that the ARK funds are going to perform very well next year. I think you will see more pressure get put on a lot of these growth names. And when you look at the EV sector, they are kind of the epitome of these growth names. We talked about these yesterday, like growth names, or I'm sorry, EV names, kind of the green energy names. These are companies that are either losing money right now, they're not yet profitable, and I think they're going to be punished for that next year in a rising rate environment. The industry itself, I still think, is too small in order for those stocks to move higher based on value and based on earnings. Those stocks will still move higher based on hype, excitement, and future projected earnings. Like Rivian. Rivian hasn't delivered a single car yet. So how could you say that you're going to buy that stock based on value and earnings today? You're not. You're buying that based on value and earnings potential 5 years from now. So I don't think those are going to be the companies that are going to perform well next year. So, I would expect, if you are an EV stock investor, which I'm not saying it's a bad idea to be an EV stock investor, I just think you have to manage your expectations. That the days of you seeing NIO go from $20 to $70 in a matter of 2 or 3 months, that's over. You're not going to get that next year. Okay. It's going to take time for the EV sector to grow, to develop into where you can actually justify the valuation these companies have based on earnings in a rising interest rate environment. And it's going to take time for these companies to actually produce that type of earnings. So I think it's going to be a while, but I think that look out 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, I think these companies are going to perform extremely well as the maturity and the growth in the EV sector just continues. It's not going to regress. You're not going to see less electric vehicles on the road. You will only from this day forward see more. So I think it bodes well for the future, but I would expect a volatile, road before we get to that point. When the actual F is going on with the stock market, man, goes up 20%, then down 30%. I have no idea what you're talking about. I literally have no idea what you're talking about. The stock market has not gone down 30%. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. The stock market has just gone up, about 29% this year. We've had a couple of like 4% pullbacks, 5% at most. The last 30% pullback was March of 2020, which was the COVID crash. This was a 35% pullback or 33%. But after that, the market has literally just gone straight up. So I'm really not sure what you're talking about. Next year, I believe you're going to get a lot more volatility than you got this year. I think you're going to get a lot more volatility this year. What you might be talking about up 20%, down 30% is probably some of the stocks that I was just talking about. Like if all you own is like EV stocks, which a lot of people that are not really too familiar with the markets do, because that was the hype and that was what everybody was talking about on social media. Nobody was talking about any of these other value stocks. They were just talking about EV names. Then yeah, if that's all you own, then yeah, those stocks go up 20%, down 30%, almost on a weekly basis. But the stock market has not done that. I think the volatility next year is going to pick up greatly. And that's why I think that it's going to be the active traders' dream next year, because I think next year you're going to get, 800 point up days, 1,000 point down days. I think that it's going to be just traders next year that have the ability and the flexibility to be long one day and short the next. Those I think are going to be the traders that are going to really, really, really do well next year. I think hedge fund managers are going to drastically underperform next year. I think you can mark my words now. I think the average hedge fund return next year will be in the single digits. I truly believe that. Because I think you're going to get a lot of up and down and up and down and up and down, and hedge funds are not able to get in and out, in and out, in and out. There's going to be a point of volatility they're going to have to sit through. Hey, Mike, what do you think about cybersecurity like CrowdStrike, net, good long-term ad at this point? Yeah, but the two cybersecurity stocks that I like the best, that are my two best performing cybersecurity stocks, is Fortinet, FTNT, okay, FTNT, and Palo Alto. I really like what Palo Alto is doing and what this company's been able to achieve so far. These are my two best performing cybersecurity stocks, and they are my top two favorites. I also do own CrowdStrike, but CrowdStrike has drastically underperformed these other names. But I'm still up on the position. I've owned it for a little while, so maybe there's a little bit more downside on CrowdStrike. I don't like that CrowdStrike is just kind of sitting here inside of like a pretty clean bear flag setup on the daily chart. Like, this is a pretty clean bear flag. Like, that's about as clean of a bear flag as you get. And if you get the breakdown, I get the breakdown there. It's like, you could see a little bit more downside on CrowdStrike and get down into this support level. And I think that's a beautiful place to start to buy. You get CrowdStrike down around 170. I think it's a buy. You can even start picking on it now, to be honest with you. But if you're a technical trader and you see this bear flag, I would say a breakdown out of that could take you down right into this support level, which I think is a great place to start to add. I think cybersecurity it's one of the sectors I'm the most bullish on, because I just think that the need for cybersecurity is going to just exponentially grow as technology continues to increase. It's almost like a self-feeding like platform, where it's like the more advanced technology gets, the greater the need there is for cybersecurity. It's like wars in the future are not going to be fought in the mountains and the valleys, folks. The wars are being fought literally every single day with a digital footprint, with hacking, and it is a constant battle between companies, governments, to protect data, protect networks, and there's people on the other side that are trying to attack that data and those networks literally on a daily basis. Okay, so I think that the need for that service is going to just exponentially grow. That's why I love the cybersecurity space. These are great companies. NET, which is Cloudflare, does provide some solutions. I think NET is a good company. CrowdStrike's a good company. Datadog is also another fantastic company. Fortinet and Palo Alto are all companies that I like. Yes, lifetime member. What's up? Elon tweeted market crash coming. Yeah, I saw that. Market reacts crazy when he says stuff. Do you think his comment will be brushed off the shoulders? It was brushed off. I mean, guys, just because Elon Musk says that, the only thing that Elon Musk has the ability to move is Tesla's share price and Dogecoin. Okay. Those are really the only things that Elon Musk is. If Elon Musk can tweet right now, I think the stock market's going to crash tomorrow. No one's going to care. Trust me, the institutional world, Elon Musk is not a trader. Elon Musk is not a money manager. Elon Musk is one of the brightest minds that our generation has ever seen, but he's not a market professional. And he'll be the first person to tell you that he's not a market professional. Believe me, hedge fund managers are not going to think that, oh no, Elon Musk thinks the market's going to crash, therefore I think the market's going to crash, let's go and sell everything. But when Elon Musk tweets, hey, Dogecoin to the moon, every single retail trader on the planet who doesn't know any better goes and buys Dogecoin. Okay, so it's not going to have an impact on the overall markets at all whatsoever. If the markets do crash, okay, next year, a lot of people think the markets are going to crash next year because they're having rising interest rates. It's not like a far out seen opinion that he has. A lot of people have that opinion. I for one, being one of them. But, Elon Musk tweeting about the overall market is not going to affect the overall market. Could you please help me? Those hedge fund managers having a hard time next year are not the same banks. So no. Those are no. No, the banks in the XLF. The XLF is not hedge funds. XLF is not hedge funds. Okay. The only one, the closest thing obviously would just be Goldman Sachs. And Goldman Sachs has their own trade desk, and Goldman Sachs has some of the best traders on Wall Street. Okay. Goldman Sachs has a phenomenal trade desk, phenomenal, that gives them an edge over all of the other banks. You have to realize that Goldman Sachs is much different from, let's say, a Bank of America or a Citigroup or a Wells Fargo or a JP Morgan. JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, they provide retail banking services to people like you and I. Goldman Sachs does not. You can't go to Goldman Sachs and open up a checking account. You can't go to Goldman Sachs and get a credit card. Goldman Sachs is institutional clients, and they have one of the best trade desks this planet has ever seen. Their trading department always produces every single quarterly earnings report. You can check out the revenue that they generate from their trading desk. It's fantastic. So I actually think that Goldman Sachs is going to do well next year because volatility is good for trading. And I think Goldman Sachs trade department is going to crush it next year. Just like us inside of True Trading Group, I think we are going to crush it next year. I'm expecting to have a banner year next year. If the markets do what I think they're going to do next year, and I do not have the biggest year of my career, I'm going to be upset because that's the kind of volatility that I think we're going to get next year. And believe me, the traders at Goldman Sachs are going to take advantage of that volatility just the same. So, the XLF, though, is going to be made up of JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, a whole laundry list of other different banks that we can put up here. But those are some of my favorite ones. Those are your biggest ones. But there's also some regional banks that are in there as well. All right. So there we have it, folks. All right, that just about wraps us up. That just about wraps up there for our little Q&A session. Nice little start to the session here. What I'd like to do, guys, is actually get a feel for and see who we have on the live stream still here with us tonight. That it is your very first live stream. If you guys are not a member, this is your first time on a live stream with True Trading Group, do me a favor, type the number 1 in chat right now, guys. Type the number 1 in chat if this is your first live stream or if you guys are not a member. We got Jordan James. Jordan James, Schoon, Caltrade 007, Timothy McNally. Timothy McNally, welcome back. One of these days you're going to join, Timothy. I recognize your name every time I read it. JPM, we got Nick 808, CJ Biz. Kalamathi is a beginner. Smokey DJ. Good, guys. We have a lot of first timers that are with us here tonight that are not members. Welcome all of you. All right, if you guys are not members of True Trading Group, let me just talk real quickly, guys. Stay right where you are in just about 15 minutes or so. We're going to talk about the 2 swing trades that I put on today. I'll tell you guys what I expect those stocks to do, what my game plan is. I'll tell you what the positions are, and then I'll tell you what I think the markets do on the final trading day of the year in just about 15 minutes. But first, let me tell you guys a little bit about the membership. Some people that were asking about it, some people that are brand new. You're trying to reach Adam, Timothy, you're trying to reach Adam about a membership, I suppose. You guys can send a text message if you guys have questions about the membership. I'll tell you about the membership right now, but if you have questions after that, you guys can send a text message to 201-775-9702. If anyone is interested in the membership, I highly recommend you send a text message to that number right now, because Adam is actually going to be away for the next 2 days. It's actually his 10-year wedding anniversary. And our holiday sale is over tomorrow. And then at midnight tonight, the price is going to go up. So if you guys really are I'll tell you now about the discount. You guys can sign up now with the information I'm about to give you. But if you have questions specifically, you can send a text message to that number. It's right there on the bottom of your screen if you have questions, because like I said, the holiday sale is going to be over, and Adam is not going to be around to help you guys because he's on a trip with his wife. Okay. So I would send a text message to that number right now if you guys have questions about the membership. But let me tell you guys a little bit about the membership and everything with True Trading Group, because, I tell you guys all before that results matter at True Trading Group. And because they do, we've got that one simple goal to help you guys to learn, trade, and profit. But, a result of you guys actually joining True Trading Group, putting in the effort, taking the courses, passing the exams, using the tools, attending the study groups, watching the webinars, you guys have a very good chance of making money and becoming a better trader. And if anybody does not believe me that is in fact the case, it's easy for me to say that. I know it doesn't mean much when I say that, right? But let's ask the members themselves. Guys, very simple. If you're a member of True Trading Group and you're making money, becoming a better trader, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Very simple. You're a member? Great. Are you making money, becoming a better trader? Type the number 1 in chat right now. Anyone that is not a member, I just want you to watch how many number 1s come across the screen, because all of these number 1s are members of True Trading Group from all over the world, from all walks of life, that have full-time jobs, that started with small accounts. All the excuses that you have that you think is preventing you from doing this, they've all been there. They found True Trading Group the same way you did. That's a live stream. And now here they are telling you, hey, you heard me ask plainly, simple. Are you making money, becoming a better trader? Great. Type the number 1 in chat. Look at how many people are typing the number 1. I told you before, results matter. This is what results look like. If they can do it, so can you. Okay? Our goal is to help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable. We do that by combining professional education, what I learned when I worked at the fund. And we combine that with premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, and more. We are a community that truly cares about one another's success and all share that same goal to learn, trade, and profit together. We want to level the playing field, folks, for the retail trader. Okay? We want TTG to be the reason why Wall Street stops referring to retail traders as dumb money. Okay? We want to level the playing field. To do that, we provide professional education, but also the tools that professional traders use. You get access to all this as a member of the platform. But that also means that we need to do our job as True Trading Group to make sure that the platform remains within reach financially for those who want it. Now, because of that, we've got the holiday sale that's running, but the holiday sale is over tomorrow. So you guys, if you've ever been interested in the TTG platform, you got to jump on this now. I cannot stress this enough. The price is going up actually at midnight Pacific tonight. The price of our membership is normally $2,212 for the year. Don't freak out. You don't have to pay that right now as long as the holiday sale's running. Tonight, you can get the access to the TC platform for just $1,230. Okay? But the price is going to go up midnight tonight. Okay? There will not be a bigger sale tomorrow for New Year's or New Year's Day. The cheapest price you're going to have is right now, and our holiday sale is over tomorrow. Okay? The next 15 people to go to ttgoffer.com and input the coupon code TTG121, you will not only get a 44% discount, which brings the price all the way down to $1,230. You will also get 2 small private study groups for the pro trader, your chance to get individual attention to ask questions and make sure we can speed up that learning curve to make sure you get the help that you need. You're also going to get a chance to earn a free laptop. Upon becoming TeachD certified, we will send you a brand new free laptop. We even cover the shipping cost. Now, that means that you've gone through all of our courses and you've passed our quizzes. You get a certificate. You get a green check mark next to your username. It lets other members know that you've completed the professional curriculum at True Trading Group, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned that I worked at the hedge fund in New York. Okay, it's a real badge of honor for our members. So you do that, we're going to send you a brand new laptop totally free. It usually takes members about 4 to 6 weeks to become TeachD certified. I've seen it done way faster. It's all up to you. It's all up to how much time you put towards it. The courses are available 24/7, 365. It goes at your own pace. So no matter how much time you have or don't have, there's no excuse. If you guys want it bad enough, it's there for you. All right. Now, last but not least, as part of our holiday sale, pay very close attention because this is ending tomorrow. Okay. This is ending tomorrow. As part of our holiday sale, you guys will be getting a complete full money back guarantee, but not just any money back guarantee. If you join True Trading Group right now, and if you commit over the course of your membership to go through all of our courses, pay attention enough to pass the quizzes, and guys, little secret, you have the answer key for the quizzes. Don't cheat. You're going to only cheat yourself. Okay, you need to go through the courses and take the quizzes to see what you learned and what you don't know yet, so we know what you have to work on. Okay, but if you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one of those study groups, if you still do not make back your membership fee at least once during your membership, that's $1,230. Not only will we give you all of your money back, we will give you an extra $1,000 on top. So you'll pay $1,230 to sign up. I'll give you back $2,230 if you fail. This is part of our holiday sale. I put my money where my mouth is. Results matter at True Trading Group. Guys, this ends tomorrow. If you have ever been interested in the TeachD platform, the time to join is now. Next year, I think, is going to be a crazy year. You thought this year was volatile? Folks, you ain't seen nothing yet. You think a 4 to 5% pullback in the markets is scary? Wait till you see a 10, 12% pullback in the markets. Wait till you see an 18, 20% pullback in the markets, because I think you are going to get that type of action next year. You ain't seen nothing yet. Get educated now so you can make money during that volatility and have the education and the confidence to actually take advantage of the opportunities that are presented when that volatility is there. Next year, I think, is going to be the year of the active trader. I cannot wait for what next year is going to bring. The next 15 people that go to ttgoffer.com will be right there by my side. Enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 44% discount, the 2 private study groups, the free laptop, and the money back guarantee. What do you have to lose? I'm literally telling you, as long as you put in some effort, if you do not make your membership fee back, I'm going to give you all your money back plus an extra $1,000 on top. This deal ends tomorrow. This is the final day of our holiday sale. Go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121. Let me quickly tell you what's included. Okay, let me quickly tell you guys what's included with your membership, because it's a platform. Remember that. Everything I'm about to tell you is included with your membership. You're going to get our 17-course curriculum. Okay, it's a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund, beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, chair psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you guys to learn. There are no upsells for courses. Okay. When you join our platform, you get access to every single course we have. We have a trading performance journal that will track your trades, give you statistics and data on your trading so we can see what you're doing wrong and where you're making mistakes. You got Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, gives you breaking news alerts directly inside of our chat without delay. Quote Media's full book level 2, so you can see all the market makers and their order flow. TradingView's premium charting software. eTNA's simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data. The Trade Ideas scanner, which will make sure you guys are always focused on the best stocks during the day. Of course, our chat room with all of our alerts from a group of professional traders. It's not just me. There's 8 other professional traders that are in chat with me calling out trades. We collectively have a win rate over 80%. We're fully transparent. You can go and check out on our website a trading journal where all of our trading activity is uploaded daily that tracks every buy and sell that we make so you guys can see for yourself how you'd be doing if you were following all of our alerts. We do live workshops and webinars every week. We've got a social sentiment scanner to tell you what people are talking about on social media, dark pool data, options flow. All of it is available on our platform, included when you guys pay $12.30. And then you get those 2 small private study groups. You got the laptop. We always do some fun giveaways with members. We give away cash and cars and electronics. We've given away over $1 million back to our members in 2021 in the form of cash and electronics. Okay. All you got to do is be a member of True Trading Group to have a chance at some of those giveaways. All right. So there you have it, folks. Okay. All right. So again, ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. All right. So now with that being said, also, if you guys have questions about the membership, don't forget, if you have questions or you're having a hard time signing up, send a text message to 201-775-9702. If you have questions, send a text message to this phone number. Don't call, text that number, 201-775-9702. All right? There you guys have it. Okay, guys, remember, I'm serious. The holiday sale ends tomorrow, so you guys want to jump on this while you still can. Jump on this while you have that money back guarantee. Why would you pass on that? Literally taking all of your risk away. All right. Yo, Jimmy Benson, Happy New Year's. Jimmy Benson's one of our TG members, actually is in Tokyo. Jimmy Benson lives in Tokyo. Jimmy lives in Tokyo. All right. So Happy New Year. I believe it is New Year's. New Year's going down. Everybody's in Tokyo. Well, not almost. It's New Year's Eve for you. All right, folks. Okay. So now let me go and pull up my charts. Let me go and pull up my charts now because I want to talk to you guys about my my swing trades that I put on here today. And I'll talk to you guys about this, and I'll pull up my screen here. And we'll talk about the SPY first. Because I entered some put options here today as a swing trade. Just so you guys know that historically, the final trading day of the year is typically a red day. Again, that's historically. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. But historically, the final trading day of the year is a red one. Now, I've been watching the SPY, and if you've been following my live streams for the last couple of days, you'll know that I've been talking a lot about, okay, this 476 level and saying if we break beneath this 476 level, I believe that we have room down to 473. Now, why do I think we have room down to 473? Because 473 is the previous all-time high where you had a lot of resistance before the markets broke to new all-time highs. Now I'm going to leave these 2 lines. Let me delete the green arrows, but I'm going to leave both of these lines on the screen. Okay, I'll leave both of these lines on the screen, and we're going to switch to a daily chart. Okay, now what you'll notice is the 473 line was this previous little flat top resistance that you have here that were your prior all-time highs. Okay. There's your resistance. We broke through that a couple of days ago with very low volume. And I've been saying that I believe that the SPY needs to get back down and test this level. I think we got to get down and test this level. Nylum, welcome to the Teaching family. Nylum, guys, there's 14 of those laptops left. Nylum, everybody, welcome Nylum to the family. Newest member of the group, guys. I'm telling you, do not wait. There's not going to be a cheaper New Year's sale. Our holiday sale is over tomorrow. Get the money back guarantee. Get the 44% discount. Get the laptop. Take advantage of this stuff. Okay, you guys, what is your risk? Literally ask. I'm telling you, it's on the website. I'm not kidding. This is how much I stand behind this platform and this program. I put my money where my mouth is. I am so confident in our ability to help you become successful that I'm telling you, if you fail with our platform, we are going to lose money. You're going to pay $1,230 to join. If you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend the study group. And don't forget, you have the answer key to the courses. That's not like the trick. We're like, oh, well, maybe the courses are super hard and you know I'm not going to pass them. No, you have the answer key. If you do not make your membership fee back, I'm going to give you $1,230, which is your membership fee back, and I'm going to give you an extra $1,000 on top for wasting your time. There's not a single other group or service out there that will be willing to do that for you because they're not as confident in their ability to help you guys succeed. When you join True Trading Group, we're in this together. You're part of the family. And family wins and loses together. If you lose, we're going to lose. That's how simple it is. And I have no problem offering you that because our refund rate since 2017 is 1.78%. Yes, 1.78%. That's our refund rate. We've never denied anybody a refund that's asked for it. That did all those three things and never made back their membership fee. You ask for a refund? No problem. Here you go. Money back. All right. There you have it. So back to the SPY. So that's what I've been thinking here. And now it looks like the markets have found this little, it's like we have a little triple top sitting here now around this 478 and change, 478.50, a little bit of resistance up here. All right. Let me delete these circles. Oops, I didn't mean to delete that line though. Put that line back. All right, there's that line. Okay, there you guys have it. Now let's go back to the 3-minute. All right, folks. So let's go back to the now. What you start to see here is this resistance up here around 478.50, 479. Right? You see this resistance up here. And then you have all the support at 476. And going into the end of the day, we start to get this sell-off. We start to get this sell-off going into the end of the day, okay, which looks like the markets are kind of run out of steam a little bit. You start to get this little sell-off. And now I'm saying to myself, okay, I've got this little sell-off going into the close. Right? I got the sell-off going into the close. Okay. And if we break beneath 476, I think there's more downside to 473. And historically, the final trading day of the year is a red one. Well, if the markets are down around 476 and tomorrow is historically a red day, in order for the markets to be red tomorrow, that means we're going to have to be beneath 476. But now I'm telling you that if we get beneath 476, I think we go back down and test 473. Okay. Why would we give the answers? Because listen, if you cheat with the answer key on the courses, you are literally cheating no one but yourself. Okay. But you'll have the answers when you finish the quiz and you can retake the quiz. If you fail the first time, you can retake it. You can take the quizzes as many times as you want. I mean, we have people that take the quizzes until they get 100%. Okay. But if you guys go through the quizzes and you answer some questions wrong, we'll show you what the correct answers are so you can study and you know what you need to go through. You just actually have to do the work and spend the time to go through the quizzes and pass the quizzes. But if you're just going to go and take the quizzes, not go through the courses and just cheat, you're only cheating yourself because that means you haven't learned anything. So, it's just, we have them there so you guys can learn, but if you cheat, you're cheating no one but yourself. You're not cheating me. you're just cheating yourself. So, I mean, that would just be, shame on you, right? MD, everybody welcome MD. 13 laptops left. MD, welcome to the TTG family. MD, Nylam, Timothy just signed up as well, guys. Everybody welcome Timothy. Timothy McNally, finally, my man Timothy just signed up. So there's actually 12 laptops left. There are 12 laptops left. Everybody welcome Timothy. Okay, guys, be like Nylam, be like MD, be like Timothy. Take advantage of this offer. Okay, if you guys have ever, if you guys have ever been interested in the PT platform, you want to make sure that you're going to take advantage and get this offer, because I'm telling you guys now, next year, our price. So here's the deal. Today, you can join for $12.30. That's it. Next year, our price is going to be $22.12. And the $22.12 is going to be broken up into 2 payments. So you can pay the $22.12 over the course of your membership in 2 payments. All right. But next year it'll be $22.12. So you guys literally have till tomorrow to just pay $12.30. That's it. Be done with it with the holiday sale. And then you've got that money back guarantee. If you don't make it back, we're going to give you the $1,000 extra on top of your membership fee. All right, that's how much we stand behind. This is, guys, take advantage of this deal. It's crazy, actually. Okay, so back to the SPY. I'm getting sidetracked. So I'm saying to myself, if we open up tomorrow beneath 476, then I think this 476 support level is broken. You might get a push back to test 476 and then fail and then start to drop. And then I'll take profits off as the SPY falls. I'll take profits off 475, 474, final take 473. So I jumped in today, before the close. I jumped in right here on the January. Okay, I'll give you guys the exact alert, actually. The January 5th expiration, $476 strike put option at $2.19. Then right into the bell, we dropped all the way down to a fresh new low of the day. And as soon as we broke 476, I took a little piece of profit off just to make the hold overnight easier. I took a piece of profit off at 260. So in at 219, took some profit off at 260, still holding the bulk of this position, looking for a red day tomorrow to take us down towards 474, maybe even 473. And then I'll be taking all of my profits off the table. I will not be holding the trade into the weekend. I will not be holding the position into New Year's Day, or the first trading day of the year, which is going to be January 3rd on Monday. I will not be holding it. I will be out of this trade tomorrow, win or lose. I'm out of this trade tomorrow, but I'm looking for a break under 476, and I'm looking for maybe a 2 to 3 point move lower and finish 2021 on a red day, which is historically the final trading day of the year is red. And I think with this support level at 476, if that breaks, I think you just drop right down to 473. Okay, so that's the game plan. I'm still in this position. Again, that's the 476 strike January 5th expiration put option from $2.19. A piece of profit is off the table, still holding some. All right. Then we have Lucid. Okay, we had Lucid. I jumped in a swing trade on Lucid today. And this had a lot to do with the overall relative strength that I've seen on Lucid over the last, several days. Because over the last several days, you have this key support level here on Lucid that has been holding all while other EV stocks have been selling off. So you can see we've held support on Lucid, even though Tesla had experienced a 3-day pullback. Rivian, had this break, this little drop on earnings. Remember, Rivian had that drop on earnings. NIO had fallen out of bed. But Lucid throughout this entire time has just traded sideways, holding the support level. Today, you got a boost in the electric vehicle names. Rivian traded well today. Tesla looked, like it was going to finish green. You had NIO, strong move higher, up 14%. LI up 8%. XPeng up 10%. Right. So you had, the EV sector in general, ChargePoint up 9%, Blink charging up 4.5%, even QS up 5%. I think Fisker also traded. Fisker, not really. I'm not really crazy about Fisker anyway. Okay, so you're seeing a lot of these EV names, EVGO up 10%. So you got a little bit of a boost in all of your EV names. So I went ahead and I jumped in Lucid after we broke out of what was a pretty clean descending triangle pattern. Okay, so here's your descending triangle that I'm going to draw out for you guys. I'll make this a little bit thicker so you can see. Okay, there's your descending triangle. And today we broke up and out of it right here. So that is where I stepped in and I actually got long at $38.15. Okay, right there is my entry, $38.15. We climbed up to $39.50. I took a piece of profit off of the table. Again, this is a 15-minute chart. I took a piece of profit off the table at $38.80, and I'm still long this position. I'm not happy with how the EV stocks closed. Right? I'm not happy with how they closed. I did not like this pullback into the closing bell. Tesla specifically, I really wanted Tesla to finish green to give me kind of some confidence about the EV sector going into tomorrow. So I'm long Lucid still, but then I decided, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put on that SPY put option trade, which I did. So even if we get a move lower in the markets tomorrow and that pulls my Lucid trade down and I end up maybe taking a loss on the Lucid trade, then I have the put options on the SPY that's actually going to give me profit to the downside. So if I get a big move in the markets to lower tomorrow, I'll probably get stopped out of Lucid, but then I have the put options on the SPY that will take me into the profit as those SPY put options extend to the downside. Well, excuse me, as the market extends to the downside and my put options obviously increase in value. Okay, so the one lesson that I'll talk to you guys real quick, Camlesh, everybody welcome Camlesh. Now there's only 11 of those laptops left. Guys, you got to hurry up. There's 11 laptops left. Okay, remember this deal is over tomorrow. TTGoffer.com. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code to get the 44% discount, the 2 small private sided groups, the laptop, the money back guarantee, plus $1,000. Okay? Get educated now. Get ready for next year. Volatility, I think, is going to be the name of the game next year, folks. The year of the active trader. Okay? So, lesson I want to go over with you here on this Lucid trade, which was my profit targets. I want to go over with you why my profit targets are what they are, because my first profit target was in front of this level. My second profit target is going to be in front of this level. And my third profit target will be in front of this level. And I want to explain to you why these are profit targets. Whenever you're dealing with a wedge or a triangle pattern that has a clear, trending resistance or trending support, trending meaning like it's on an upslope or a downslope. In this case, it's this downslope, downtrend resistance line, right? The touches, where the stock touches that trend line often acts as resistance, okay, or support if you're looking at it from the opposite way, okay? So that is why these 3 lines are profit targets. So you'll see here's a touch of the trend line, here's a touch of the trend line, here's a touch of the trend line, right? Here's a touch of the trend line. So if Lucid does climb, these would be potential areas of resistance. Pamela and Babas, welcome to TTG3. Welcome to TTG3. Folks, we also do have a trial membership. You got to welcome Pamela and Babas. They just joined the trial program. Okay, guys, the trial is a 1-week trial. It's only $3. You can go to ttgthree.com. Again, ttgthree.com. We charge $3 just to make sure you're a real person, folks. There's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment, no automatic upgrade, nothing like that. Okay, you pay $3. If you don't want to join after that, it just expires. You're never charged again. Okay, you'll have to manually upgrade to a full membership if you want. All right, so welcome Pamela and Babas to the trial membership. Again, if you guys want the trial, if you want to come check us out for a week, you're more than welcome. ttgthree.com. You won't get the big 44% discount though, folks. Remember, that's part of the holiday sale. So if you guys want that, ttgoffer.com. enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll get some discount if you want to subscribe to a full membership after the trial. It just won't be the 44%. It'll be a smaller discount. But if you want to try us out first for a week, you guys are more than welcome to. Okay? So that's a quick little lesson that you guys, I wanted to go over with you, because some people are asking, well, Mike, how did you pick this as your first profit target, right? What made you say $39 as the first profit target? And then you see the stock had a hard time there, hard time. And then there's your pullback. It's not crystal ball. This is how I identify potential resistance areas. And when you identify potential resistance areas, okay, that becomes my profit targets, right? That becomes my profit targets. Okay, so that's a quick little lesson there. Okay. Everybody welcome David. David, newest member of the group. Everybody welcome David. What's up? 10 laptops left. We're running low, guys. We're running low. 10 laptops left. Everybody welcome David. 10 laptops left. Guys, I'm telling you now, take advantage of this offer while it is still here. You are going to regret this when next year comes around and you see headlines in the news that say stock market crash, and you're like, shit, I got to figure out what's going on. Let me go. Let me get educated. You are going to regret not making this decision now. I'm being dead serious. Guys, my teaching members, if you are a member now and you wish you joined sooner, type the number 1 in chat. If you are a member of True Trading Group and you only wish that you joined sooner, type the number 1 in chat. If you're not a member and you're thinking about it and you're like, you know what, I'll just join later, I'll join next year, just watch how many people type the number 1 in chat right now. The time to get educated is yesterday, not tomorrow. Time to get educated is yesterday, not tomorrow. All right. So there we have it, folks. All right. Those are my swing trades. I'm more right now as we sit here at this very moment at 5:43 p.m. Eastern. I am more confident in the SPY trade than I am the Lucid trade. And if I think the SPY is going to go down, that contradicts, or that would be counterproductive to be long anything in particular that's not a direct inverse to the overall markets. I'm not saying that Lucid is affected by the SPY in general, but if the overall markets make a move lower, you may just get a lot of different areas and different sectors get dragged down with it. And if Tesla finishes the day red today, and if Tesla's not able to recover from the negative news that came out today, that could just cause a drag on the EV space in general. So I'm pretty happy with the positioning because I kind of have a little bit of it's almost like a hedge, but not really, because there's not a direct correlation with the SPY and the EV sector. But I just feel like, if the markets move down tomorrow and EV gets pulled down with it, at least I'll be banking on the SPY put options, which will pay me greatly. Because don't forget, I already took profit off on the Lucid trade. So my risk is drastically reduced. I already locked in profit on it. I also locked in profit on the SPY. Everybody welcome Jamie. Jamie, welcome to the TTG family. 9 laptops left. 9, that's it. 9 left. Guys, this offer, the holiday sale's over tomorrow. Okay, the holiday sale's over tomorrow. New year, new me, right? New year, new market. The market next year is going to look drastically different than it does this year. That is my honest opinion. Learn how to trade different environments, learn how to trade different markets. I think next year is going to be something that most people have never experienced. Most people have never experienced a rising rate environment. It is not the same. You cannot just buy every single shiny object that's moving higher and hold on to it and hodl for dear life and diamond hand your ass off. That is not going to be a successful strategy for next year, in my opinion. In my opinion, you're going to have to learn how to buy dips, how to short pops, how to take profit, how to stick to stop losses. It's not going to be just buy and hold because Reddit told me to. That is not the type of environment that I think you're going to get next year. And education is going to matter next year. A lot of people got away with without having an education this year because everything just went up. A lot of people got away with mistakes. Next year, mistakes are going to punish you. But discipline will reward you. Education will reward you. Volatility comes opportunity. With education comes confidence. With confidence plus opportunity equals profit, ladies and gentlemen. David, another new David. This is not the same David. This is a different David. 8 laptops left now, folks. 8 laptops. Everybody welcome David. Okay, David, I look forward. David, Jamie, the other David, okay, Cam Lesh, MD, Nylam, Timothy, all of you that just joined right now, I look forward to the new year trading with each and every single one of you. The TTG family members, welcome them all as part of the TTG family. All right. So there it is, folks. Okay, those are the 2 trades that I'm currently in. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll walk you guys through those trades. I'll update you tomorrow with how they unfold. But now you guys know what positionings that I still have open right now. What I'd like to do is see who is still on the live stream right now that's not a member. Okay, if you are not a member of True Trading Group and you're still on this live stream, type the letters TTG, please, right now in chat. Type the letters TTG if you're not a member, but you're still on the live stream. David Padilla, what's up, bro? I saw you jumping on those SPY puts even before I did. I see you. Don't think I didn't see you. I saw you. All right, Seth Rodriguez, what's up? Cliffietta Cochran, how are you? We got Smokey DJ. What's up? Guys, good. So some TTGers that are flying through right now, some people that are still not members. Guy, okay, listen. For those of you that are still not members, if you're still not a member, okay, why? Let me ask you this, actually. Anyone that's still on here, Bill Hanna, okay, if you guys are not members, just do me a favor and be completely honest, please. Why? What is holding you guys back from joining the platform and getting educated? Honest answers, please. Honest answers only. Okay, money. What else, guys? What's holding you guys back? Honest answers. Don't be shy or embarrassed or anything. Honest answer. If you say, Mike, I think you're an asshole, then tell me that's the reason why. Feels like a cult with bots doing all of the responses. Okay, so Thomas Train says it feels like a cult with bots doing all the responses. My TTG fam, are you guys real people? Are you guys real people? Or are you guys bots? Are you guys bots or are you guys real people? Comment in chat. Comment in chat. No, Thomas, the reason why you may think that that you're like, oh, this seems like a cult or a bunch of bots. The reason why you might think it's a cult, brothers, is because this is what a family looks like. Okay, we develop and build relationships in True Trading Group. We actually truly care about one another's success. You're not just a number. When you join True Trading Group, there's a reason why we say welcome to the family. We actually all do care about one another's success, and we do help each other through all of our, through their struggles, through their successes. We leave no trader behind inside True Trading Group. Okay, the reason why you might think it seems like a cult is because the people that you're seeing on this live stream that are members of True Trading Group, they support True Trading Group just like we support them, because that's what family members do. Okay, so not a cult, just a group of traders that are actually getting educated and are actually having success, that are making money, that are becoming better traders, that are getting educated. And that's why you're seeing them comment and respond. They're not bots. They're real people. They're no different from you, bro. And trust me, I completely understand the hesitation. I really do. There's a lot of bullshit out there in this industry. I don't blame you at all. There's a lot of people that go on YouTube. They spew out a bunch of garbage out of their mouths. They don't know what they're talking about. They really don't know their ass from their elbow. They have no business trying to teach anybody how to do anything. They've never done this professionally. They've figured some stuff out of their mom's basement and have the audacity to charge you $5,000 to join their program. That's nonsense. Okay. I understand the hesitation. But the one thing that you're going to learn very quickly inside a True Trading Group is that you're going to get right from the get-go a real professional education. Our members realize it. Anyone that's been a member, actually, let me see this. If you're a member of True Training Group, but you were part of another group in the past, okay, you guys can comment in chat right now. Is TTG different from what you've experienced in the past? There's a lot of members in True Training Group that have been a part of all these other groups and services, and now they've been a part of True Training Group, and they're not going anywhere now that they've realized the difference. If you guys are members of TTG and you were members of a previous group, you guys can maybe sound off and chat a little bit and kind of touch upon what Thomas is talking about and let people know, hey, I've tried the other crap out there. True Training Group is different. If you truly believe that, comment in chat, tell us why. Tell me why you think that True Training Group is different from some of the other groups and services that you've been out there. And Thomas, anybody else that's skeptical, the reason why I ask members to answer these questions for you is because I know it doesn't mean much coming from me. I can sit up here and tell you, oh, we're different, but bullshit, right? What makes you, why would you listen to what I'm saying? That's why I have members themselves answer. Okay, that's why I have members themselves answer these questions for you. Okay, a lot different. You actually get an education at True Training Group, so different. We actually like and enjoy being here. Only group that actually teaches you how to trade and to become successful. TTG is the very best I've ever tried, and I've tried a few. TTG is worth it just for the education. It's well put together. It's like the curriculum put together for you to be successful. Literally, I've logged on for the 1 week trial and there was nothing there. I don't know what you're logging on to then, DW. You obviously did not join our trial because as soon as you join our trial, you get access to the whole member dashboard, brother, where you can log into our chat room. So you clearly did not join True Trading Group because as soon as you become a trial member, you automatically have access to the entire member dashboard. So you might have joined something else. I don't know what you joined. I've been burnt 4 times by other groups, but now I'm learning and actually making money. Yes, the TTG moderators will actually respond and help you. I've paid $3,900 a year in the past for another group. This group is 500% better in every possible aspect. Training plus. 2 groups, I've paid hundreds a month for access. This is an actual platform, not some BS chat room. Okay. I mean, you can read some of the comments that are coming through chat, Thomas. Okay. You can read some of the other comments that are coming through chat. I don't have to keep, reading them all, but you guys can read some of the comments that are coming through chat. Okay. So, important for you guys to hear it from other members. All right. So again, ttgoffer.com, folks, TTG121. All right. There you have it, folks. All right. Take advantage of that deal. Let me show you guys the platform. All right. Let me show you the platform. Because I told you before, the True Trading Group is a platform. So I want to show you what you get access to as a member of True Trading Group. Okay, I want to show you what I get access to. All right. So because when you join True Trading Group, you guys are getting access to the top premium products and tools and services that professional traders have access to as well. All right, everything is included. There's no upsells for these tools and resources. You pay the one price of $12.30. You get access to everything that I'm about to show you. Okay. You'll be able to use our chat room, obviously, where myself and the other pro TTG traders share their screen. We are live on the microphone. We alert our trades to you in real time. We come on the microphone. I tell you what I'm doing before I actually do it. Okay. We break down where we see opportunity in the markets in real time. We're there from pre-market till after hours. You can send us direct messages, ask us questions. You're going to get at least a minimum of 10 easy to follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders sporting over an 80% win rate. We're fully transparent. There's a journal on our website. It tracks every buy and sell all of our moderators make, so you can see for yourself, if you were following our alerts, how would you be performing? The wins, the losses, they're all there for everybody to see. You also get the 2 small private study groups I told you about. Every Thursday, we host small private study groups. Our moderators cover different topics. There's not more than 200 members allowed to enter each study group. We do that specifically to keep these study groups small so that there can be individualized attention and you guys can get access to the information and questions answered that we need to help speed up your learning curve and ensure you guys have a chance of success. You also have Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of your chat room. No more relying on delayed news feeds. You guys will get the news as soon as it crosses the wire. Then you've got TradingView's premium charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. It's yours free. You do not pay $1 extra for any of these tools, guys. They are all included for the entire length of your membership. Then you have the Trade Ideas scanner. The industry standard market scanner is Trade Ideas. This cloud-based artificial intelligence stock market analysis platform is now streaming live on the TTG platform. It's broken up and segmented into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So no matter what you trade, we can make sure you are focused on the best stocks during the day. You'll also be able to hone your skills on our simulator. Okay, this will let you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice what you're learning without risking $1 of your hard-earned money. This is also the same simulator that is used and taught at the California State University, Fullerton, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. You have access to the simulator for the entire length of your membership, as you do everything else. Okay, we have our own proprietary scanner that you can that has the same functionality as FinViz Elite. You can actually use this to scan for crypto as well. Okay, we have dark pool data and options flow on our platform. Guys, dark pool data and options flow is something that used to only be available to professional traders, not anymore. Now the THD members have this at their fingertips because of the platform. Our goal is to level the playing field for the retail trader, and this is how we do it. We provide you with the same type of education I received working at a fund, and we also give you access to the top premium trading tools that professional traders have access to. We've negotiated deals with all of these companies, okay, to have these things on your platform. Even if you did not join True Trading Group, it is going to cost you anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000 a year to subscribe to all of these services on your own. You also have our full trading performance journal. Okay, this tracks all of your trading, gives you statistics and data to show you where you're making mistakes. So we know what we can improve on. We know what adjustments we have to make. Our social sentiment scanner is amazing. This will actually scour StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter and tell you what stocks are being talked about the most. This can make sure you guys can stay ahead of the crowd and make sure you're always trading what's in play. We even have analyst ratings and stock profiles with insider buying and insider selling alerts. You guys can see for yourself. Wouldn't it be nice before you buy a stock to check and see how many analysts also have a buy rating on the stock, what's their price targets? This can really help you guys making your trading and investment decisions. Every single day, you're going to get our daily watch list and game plan to see what stocks the pro traders at TTG have their eyes on, find out how we intend on trading them before the market opens so you know exactly where to focus your attention. You get swing trade email alerts and analysis breakdowns. You've got all our courses. There's beginner and foundation courses for those that are new. Then there's advanced courses. There's also a course on options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it. It's all in text and video format. So whatever's easier for you to learn, you've got both. There are no special VIP courses or professional level courses where it's going to cost you more money once you join. When you guys become part of the THD platform, you get access to every single thing I'm showing you, every single course. There's also a course on how to trade during a market crash. I have a feeling that's going to be helpful next year. In addition to the courses, there's a video library where there's over 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops, webinars, and study groups that the pro trader moderators at TTG conduct on a weekly basis, covering a variety of different trading and market topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. You have our premium blog, which is give you guys some helpful tips, market commentary, trade ideas. And then any and all new courses and new features we add, you also have access to. All right. So there you have it, folks. All right. So again, the next 8 people to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121. We'll get to take advantage of the very end of our holiday sale, get a 44% discount, 2 small private study groups, the free laptop, and the money back guarantee. Remember, if you guys join, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend 1 study group, and do not make your membership fee back at least once, we are going to give you all your money back plus an additional $1,000 back on top. Everybody welcome Nelson. Nelson, newest member of the family. Now there's only 7 laptops left. I got a feeling these are not going to last till the end of the night, folks. The price goes up at midnight Pacific tonight. Make sure you guys take advantage of this now. There's not going to be a cheaper New Year sale. This is it. If you guys are still not ready, you want to do the trial, you go to ttgthree.com and join us for the 1-week trial. It's only $3. Okay. No reoccurring payment, no automatic renewal. You pay $3 one time. That's it. We do it to make sure you're a real person. All right. There you have it. Okay, folks. We're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. I welcome, encourage, and invite you all to go read the reviews on Trustpilot. 1,400 people have taken the time out of their day to leave us a review on Trustpilot. Go read the good, the bad. I don't care. Read them all. Okay, read the good, read the bad. You make the decision for yourself. 5-star rated, 1,400 reviews. Go read them. And take advantage of this deal before it's gone. Next year, the price on membership is $22.12, and you can break it up into 2 payments. Right now, you can join for just 1 payment of $12.30. That's it. And you have the money back guarantee. Everything I'm telling you is on the website, folks. Go see for it yourself. Thanks for joining me. You guys are the best. One last final trading day of the year. Let's make it count. Get your butts in chat. We're going to finish this week strong. And then next year, I got a feeling it's going to be a banner year. Thanks for guys watching the channel. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss these lives. We drop golden nuggets on a regular basis, but get your butts in chat. ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Later.